Hello, statistics student. This video is a TI-84 familiarization and data entry video. We'll go through how to set up your TI-84 for statistic graphing. Set the graphing calculator, TI-84 graphing calculator in the correct mode settings. So when you do your statistic analysis later on, it would work better. We'll also go through how to enter data into L1. So to begin with, you will turn on your TI-84 graphing calculator. Actually, as a side note, the TI-83 actually works pretty much similar to TI-84, except in the mode setting, they may be a little different. But in terms of like the entering data and also the use of it for calculation, it's pretty much the same. So you can, even if you're using TI-83, you can still use this video to get familiarization, setup, and also data entry. So for the familiarization, I'm following this formula that I passed out in class. So first of all, after you turn on your calculator, you click screen, you will do mode setting. So we do mode here. This is the mode that will show up. So just like what we have, you should by default use the most left-hand side settings, normal, flow, radian, function, connected, sequential, real, full. And then if you can use the cursor here, so this look like this is the cursor that is above the clear key. You can scroll down. Scroll down to the second page of mode setting. You should have statistic diagnostic on and also statistic wizard, or they call it stat wizard, to on. Both should be on. By default, if you get a new TI-84, it was set up to no. Okay, so the other things you don't really care, but you want the stat diagnostic to be on and stat wizard to be on. So this mode is set up once and you don't have to set it up anymore unless you replace your, what is it called, the silver button battery. I think if you replace your A4 battery, A3 or A4, it still would work. The next thing is to set up to check if you have the latest firmware. So what you do is you can do quit outside of the mode setting by second quit. So that second mode will be quitting. And then you would press, how to set up is you go to memory, which is second plus, right? Second plus is memory. And then it is all about, so you press enter and about, and this will show 2.55 MP. So this is the latest one. If you have too low a firmware, you should update in class with me. I have cables that I can update you. I don't think I can update TI-83. I might have a TI-83 at home that's still working. Or I can borrow a TI-83 and then update you if you need to. So those are the ones that will be done once. It's okay if you have bad version of TI-84 firmware. It's just occasionally the command may be a little strange. Your TI statistic wizard may not work as good, but other than that, it should be pretty much the same. So it's not a big deal if you are worried about not have the latest firmware. The second one is something that you should always check. Okay, so you don't have to check, but if your graphing is not working, this is something that you always check, which is you want to clear all the equation of algebra and calculus graphing, which is stored in y equals. So press this gray button, y equal. Oh, I have something stored here, so I should clear it. Okay, so because it may interfere with your statistic graphing. So anytime, sometime you see something here, you should just clear it. This should all be blank. And then again, you second quit outside. And then you should set up your list, which is stat setup editor. So this would just, once you press enter, you press enter one more time until it say done. Then your data list will be set up. Okay, and it is a good idea to run this if you have any problem. If you like, for example, that your data list is missing, you deleted your data list, you just go back to stat, cursor down to 5, do setup editor. It doesn't hurt if you set it up twice. Okay, they just reset all the data lists. So where is my data list? You do stat, then edit, which is by default number 1, and you press enter. So here you will see L1, L2, L3. So if you use a cursor to go sideways, you see L4, L5, L6, and no more. So you have 6 data lists labeled as L1, L2, L3, L4, etc. Usually we use L1, L2. In like chapter 10, we might use L3, but you can use any of them. So, but L1, L2 are the most frequently used one. If for some reason your L1 is missing because you accidentally deleted it, yes, you can delete it. You go back to setup editor and do enter, you will have it back. So this is how you set up the whole thing. Now, how do I enter things into the calculator? Okay, so let's exit outside. Maybe we'll just do the clear. So enter something in your calculator first, into your data list first. So to enter something in your data list, you want to clear things that's already there, right? So what you do is you go up to L1, use the up cursor, and then press clear. Do not press delete. Okay, press clear, but it's not clear. So you press enter. Clear enter will clear all the this, and then you can start to enter. So how do I enter? Maybe I'll switch to notes here. Here I will say, okay, enter these 30, 45. So I'm going to do it here, 30, and then you press enter. 45, and you press enter. 89, you press enter. 33, you press enter. 18, press enter. 23. Oh, did I have 23? No, not yet. 23, press enter, and 55. So there I enter the whole, like this 6 data. Is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 7 data into L1. And when the cursor is in L1 8, that means the X entry, you know you have 7 entry done. Now, if for some reason you, instead of writing 33, you enter 23, you can just go to there and override it. Okay. Yeah, or you say, oh, actually it is 33. So you can do delete, hit the delete key, and it's gone. And then you can enter it at the end. You can say 55 and then press enter. I think if you press enter, you can do 33. Right, so the 33 will be deleted. Oh, is it? Well, actually I deleted, I don't know. Yeah. Do I have more than is required? Okay, so 30, 45, 89. Right, I deleted 33. Now it's at the bottom. It's okay. They would just have different, they would still be in the list, but just in a different place. So if you hit delete, your data is gone. If you just want to replace it, you just override it. Like say, for example, I don't want 55. I want 56. I would just type 56 when I'm on that particular spot and then do 56. If you hit delete, it's gone. Okay, so like say, for example, here, I hit delete, that is 56 is gone. So I would have to do 55 here. Does that make sense? What happened is if I'm done with processing L1, I want to, go to L2, or then you would use cursor, right? I want to clear this and then enter another set of data, 67, 72 in it. So what do I do? So I would have L1 clear, press enter, then it's all gone, and then do 67, 72. So what I'm saying is I want you to practice clearing a list and entering 65, 71, and 68. This is the height data. And then if you exit out, which is second quit, you don't see your list anymore, right? So you can go back to it by saying stat, edit, and press enter. Your list is still here. It's automatically saved. Now, if you want to sort your data so that the lowest number go first and then second, like that, because you might want to see if there's duplicate. When they are sorted in order, it's easier to see if there is a duplicate. So you go to stat, sort A, go to number 2, sort A, means sort in ascending order. So which one? You can sort L1, L2, L3. So what you do is you do L1 by doing second one. Because L1 is right here in the blueprint above the 1 key. So if you do second L1, second one, it'll become L1, and you press enter. And it will say done. Well, but is it really done? So let's go back to stat edit. Press enter. You see that 62 is the first one, 65. They're sorted in order for L1. They will rearrange them in order. So this is how you enter data, clear data, sort data. And if you don't clear it, the data will store there, forever. Another things that I want you to do is, so in this formula, I also said there's another way to put data into a list, which is the store button. Where is the store button? The store button is here. So if you're outside in the home screen, you can say okay, no, I have to do the curly parenthesis. Where is it? Second curly, 4, comma is here, 8, 1, 5, and then you close it. And then you use store, STO, the key on top of the on key. Maybe I want to store in L3. Okay, second 3 is L3, and hit enter. It will store there. So if I do stat edit, but you don't see it. Okay, so you see how L3 is already there. So, but no, people don't usually do that, but it's just an option in case you want to do it. The bottom would be clear screen is also a good idea to clear screen. If you want to add something at x plus 9, x minus 9, this is x plus 9, enter will give you the answer. The answer is on this side. This is what you enter. If you want to change something into a fraction, like say 7 divided by 9, wow, this is 0.77. I just want 7 over 9. What do I do? So you would say 7 over 9, 7 divided by 9, press enter, and then do math, fraction, press enter again, press enter again, it would become 7, 9. So math fraction will change into a fraction. If you don't want to see these, you clear. Oh, another things that I talk about in class would be if I do 1 over 3,000, it'll be a very small number, but it's obviously not 3.3, right? So look carefully. At the end, there is e to the negative 4. This means, okay, maybe in the notes, I would say. I'm going to show the calculator here. So you can see the calculator is like this. When I divide 1 by small number, like 1 over 3,000. So the calculator says 333, and then e negative 4. So this means the first number is, this is an scientific notation, actually means 3.3333 times 10 to the negative 4. That means 0.000333. That means the first digit is in the fourth place behind the decimal point. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the actual value in decimal. It's a very, very small number. So never write 3.3. But whenever you're expecting a number that's less than 1, but you had a 3 point something, look at the end to see if you see the E notation. This means that this 3 is actually not 3.3, it's 0.30003. So we can try 1 divided by 3.200. See? So I have 3.125 e to the negative 5. 1 over 32000. That is equal to 3.125 e negative 5. So this would be easier to see the e. So that is about 0.1. How many zero in front of it? 4 0. And then I start to have 3125. That is the actual value. So that's all for familiarizing with the TI-84 calculator. Remember always, if you are graphing, make sure y equal is all clear. When you want to look at your list, you do stat, edit, press. You have L1, L2. If it doesn't show up, you do stat, setup editor, enter, enter. Done. That means all set up. Okay. That's the end of the video.